When Kev Townsend first met Serena Sugden in Emmerdale, he immediately felt certain that he recognized her from somewhere. Claiming he never forgets a face, Kev became determined to figure out where they had crossed paths before. While chatting in the pub, he suggested that Serena had once worked as a prison officer, often referred to as a screw. Serena quickly dismissed the accusation, insisting he had confused her with someone else. However, after spending years dealing with the criminal justice system, Kev trusted his memory and believed he hadn't mistaken her identity. The only detail he may have remembered incorrectly was her occupation. Meanwhile, several villagers have started to grow suspicious of Serena because of her unusual interest in the trouble John Sugden caused during his time in the village. John's former partner Aaron Dingle is convinced Serena cannot be trusted, although much of his suspicion stems from the fact that the last unexpected Sugden arrival turned out to be John himself. Moira Dingle has also become wary, questioning why Serena is so eager to learn about Nate Robinson's murder, a case that dates back to 2024. Vanessa Woodfield, whose sister Tracy Shankly was Nate's partner, is the latest resident to suspect Serena is keeping something hidden. During today's episode, Vanessa discussed her concerns with Moira while noticing Serena preparing to leave Main Street to meet someone. Before Serena could leave, Kev stopped her once again in an attempt to discover who she really was. The encounter clearly unsettled Serena, who lost her patience and sharply told Kev to leave her alone. It was the first glimpse of this side of her personality, and it appeared to trigger Kev's memory. Later, Kev let himself into Emmerdale Farm and waited for Robert to return. After recovering from the surprise of finding his former partner inside the house, Robert wanted to know why Kev believed he recognized Serena. Kev then revealed that Serena is actually a police officer, leaving Robert completely shocked. The revelation is especially alarming because Robert and several other villagers know the real truth about John Sugden's fate. Earlier this year, Victoria Sugden killed him, but the authorities concluded that John had taken his own life. Now that Serena is asking questions about both John and Nate, the risk of Victoria's secret being uncovered has grown significantly. If Serena uncovers what truly happened, could Victoria and everyone else involved finally face justice? Dr. Todd's shocking death has been teased in Emmerdale through a dramatic flash-forward, leaving viewers wondering who is responsible. The mystery began after her explosive confrontation with Mackenzie Boyd. Mac confronted Todd after discovering she had blackmailed and sexually assaulted his wife, Charity Dingle. As Charity prepared to report what had happened, Mac warned Todd that she would face the consequences. Todd, however, denied every accusation and attempted to portray Charity as dishonest. Refusing to believe her version of events, Mac threatened to make her pay for what she had done. Moments later, the episode jumped forward briefly, revealing Todd lying dead in a pool of blood. The short scene immediately raised questions about how she dies and who is behind her murder, with upcoming spoilers suggesting Vanessa Woodfield could play an important role. The soap has already confirmed that a major crime involving Todd is on the horizon. Although the flash-forward lasted only a few seconds, it clearly showed forensic officers photographing her body at what appeared to be a murder scene. The presence of crime scene investigators strongly suggests Todd is dead rather than injured, as emergency services would likely have been treating her if she was still alive. While the exact cause of death remains unknown, the storyline appears to point towards foul play. So far, Emmerdale has kept the identity of the killer a closely guarded secret, teasing another whodunit storyline. The show has not revealed exactly when Todd dies or how the events unfold, only offering viewers a brief glimpse of the aftermath. Although Mac recently threatened Todd, many fans believe he is an unlikely suspect because the show has made him appear too obvious. His confrontation could simply be a deliberate attempt to mislead viewers. Since the scene is set in the future, the fatal incident may not have happened yet, meaning several suspects could still emerge before Todd's death. Upcoming episodes will also see Vanessa Woodfield discover the allegations of sexual assault against Todd, setting the stage for another emotional confrontation. Some viewers believe newcomer Serena Sugden could be responsible. She has quietly supported charity throughout her ordeal and has repeatedly encouraged her to seek justice. With doubts continuing to surround Serena's true motives, some fans are questioning whether she could follow in the footsteps of her dangerous relative, John Sugden. Vanessa is another name attracting attention, as she is expected to confront Todd after learning the truth. If the encounter turns violent, it could have devastating consequences. Returning character Sadie King has also been mentioned in fan theories. Although there is currently no known connection between Sadie and Todd, some viewers still suspect she could become involved. Another possibility is Jacob seeking revenge against the woman who made his life miserable, particularly if Todd reveals that baby Layla is not his biological daughter. For now, the soap is keeping every detail under wraps. While the scenes have already been filmed, it is impossible to know exactly when they will appear on screen. Because the death is shown through a flash forward, the events could take place. Emmerdale star Danny Miller has given fans a heartwarming glimpse into a special family day at the show's famous village set. The actor, best known for playing Aaron Dingle, recently brought his wife and their 3 children to visit the location where he has been filming since 2008. Sharing the experience on Instagram, Miller uploaded a family photo featuring his wife, Steph Jones, and their children posing beside the well-known Emmerdale village sign. He also posted snaps from around the set, including visits to Dingle Farm, the Woolpack, and David's shop, as he gave his children a tour of the places viewers know so well. In the caption, Miller revealed that his son Albert had been excited to visit what he called Arendelle, which the actor initially took as a touching compliment. However, he soon realized Albert had actually meant Arendelle from Disney's Frozen, and was disappointed to discover that neither Elsa nor Anna were there. Miller jokingly invited fans to swipe through the photos to meet the new cast of the Dingles. Fans loved the behind-the-scenes family moments, with many describing the pictures as adorable and praising the opportunity for Miller to share his television home with his children. Several followers commented that it must have been an incredible experience for his family to see the place where he has spent so much of his career, while others called the visit a perfect take-your-kids-to-work day. Miller wasn't the only Emmerdale star enjoying a family visit to the set this week. His co-star Isabel Hodgins also stopped by with her loved ones while on maternity leave. Hodgins, who welcomed daughter Georgie in February, shared an Instagram video over the weekend showing herself, her husband, Adam Whitehead, and their baby enjoying a stroll around the Emmerdale village. The heartwarming clip captured the family exploring several of the soap's most recognizable filming locations during their memorable visit. Emmerdale airs on ITV1 every weekday at 8 p.m. Episodes are also available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.